Here's biography of Lisandro Martinez. Story begins far from the floodlights of Europe, in the quiet Argentine town of Gualeguay. There, on January 18, 1998, a boy was born who didn't look like a future center back. He was small, slight, easy to overlook. But even then, those who watched him play noticed something else on edge in his eyes, a refusal to yield an inch. He learned football the way many Argentine kids do, on rough pitches, with scraped knees and a ball that never quite stayed still. At Newell's Old Boys, the club that shaped so many Argentine dreamers, Lisandro sharpened his craft. He wasn't the tallest or the strongest, so he became the smartest. He read the game like a book he'd already finished, stepping in early, tackling cleanly, passing with purpose. Coaches saw that he wasn't just defending, he was thinking. His professional journey truly took shape at Defensa y Justicia, a modest club with big ambition. There, Lisandro transformed from a promising defender into a leader. In 2020, under the floodlights of continental competition, he helped carry Defensa y Justicia to a historic Copa Sudamericana triumph. For a club unused to silverware, it was a fairy tale, and Lisandro was at its heart, fearless against more glamorous opponents. Europe soon came calling. Ajax offered him a new chapter, and with it, a new challenge, adapting to Dutch football's emphasis on intelligence, technique, and bravery on the ball. Lisandro didn't just adapt, he thrived. Whether at center back or stepping into midfield, he became indispensable. Fans learned his name quickly, chanting for the Argentine who tackled like a warrior and passed like a playmaker. League titles followed, and so did a reputation, small in stature, enormous in spirit. In 2022, his journey took him to England, to Manchester United, where scrutiny is relentless and history weighs heavy. Doubts followed him across the channel. Too short, critics said, not built for the Premier League. Lisandro answered the only way he knew how on the pitch. He threw himself into tackles, roared after clean challenges, and organized the back line like a general. Old Trafford embraced him, and soon he had a new nickname echoing through the stands: Licha. That same year, he lived every Argentine footballer's ultimate dream. In Qatar, wearing sky blue and white, Lisandro Martinez became a World Cup winner. He wasn't always in the starting 11, but when called upon, he delivered with the same fierce concentration that defined his career. When Argentina lifted the trophy, it felt like the perfect reward for a player who had always fought uphill. Injuries would test him next, sidelining him when momentum seemed strongest. But Lisandro's story has never been about smooth paths. It has been about resilience, about returning stronger, louder, more determined. Today, Lisandro Martinez stands as a symbol of defiance against expectations. A defender who was told he was too small, who instead became too important to ignore. His story isn't just about trophies or club sits, about a mindset forged in Argentina, proven in Europe, and carried wherever he steps onto the pitch. Follow for more tips and comments, your thoughts below.